Hi, my name is Imtiaz. In this video, I am going to show you how we can use Cisco Packet Tracer to configure the routers. Here in this video, I did almost all the commands that we use in our normal life to configure a basic router, and I did in a very simple way to initialize all the configuration of the routers. So here we go. So first of all, before I start, I will recommend you to open a notepad and take the steps what we should need to do to start configure the routers. This is the good habit to do always. So here is my notepad. Here step 1, arrange the routers, then manage all the physical connections. This is the step 1. So we are going to arrange the routers. 1, 2, 3, like arrange all the devices we want. Then I want a switch over here. Then I want one more switch over here. Then I want some computers so that we can use them as a DHCP to configure DHCP on the router, so that it will take the IP address automatically. Two, 3, enough. so now we go for the physical connection. One more computer over here. So let's start to have the physical connections. I want to put one more server over here. So now we start. Now my scenario is we need to configure all this setup so that this computer can access this server and this server can access this computer. This is my basic scenario with static routing. Let me tell you one thing. When you are learning Cisco, like when you are learning like CCN, CCNT or CCNA, maybe you will think that Cisco, you need to remember the commands, you need to implement the commands, there is no monitor, there is nothing. But when you start work on the routers, it's very good. You will enjoy a lot. You know why? A small command can do a big job. A small command, take for example a shutdown command can destroy your interface, and a small command, no shutdown command, can bring your interface up. So that's the Cisco. Cisco got very simplicity, very simplicity. Only the thing that you need to understand what is the tactics of the router. You need to, if you know the basic configuration of the router, then you can, believe me, you can go ahead and do anything you want to do in Cisco, and you become a professional very soon. So we go for the physical connections here. This video, let me introduce one more thing when I am doing the physical connections. Let me do the physical connection. So first Ethernet 0/0 to port switch. I prefer and I recommend to choose the end ports. Whenever you are giving the uplinks to the routers, to the switches, to anywhere, use the end ports like port 24. So go here, one more port from 23 port to first Ethernet 0/0. So use the 24. Why? Because you have the good, you will know that end ports belongs to uplinks and port number 1, port number 2, and the other ports belongs to the clients. Okay, now if you want to give this connection, then you go fast Ethernet from the computer to here to the fast Ethernet 0/1, so that, because this is a client. Okay, so in this, between these two routers, I want to give a serial connection. Okay, let's select the serial connection. Oh, see, we don't have the serial connection here. So now we are going to add a serial connection device. Okay, here we should need to turn off the router power. Okay, so these are the device, these are the cards, like add-on cards you can add to your router. Okay, so we are going to add one serial here. Okay, and then turn on. Done. And then here the same, turn off the router. See, if you want to see the error, okay, look, see, cannot add a module when power is turned on. So do not do this in the real world. It might damage your router. So turn off the router is very safe always. Okay, go ahead, fix it, and then turn it on back. Okay, here we job done. So now we are going to give the serial connection. Okay, this is the serial interface from here to the serial interface 0/1/0. Okay, now from this router again we are going to give from fast Ethernet 0/0 to the switch port 24, as we know that the uplinks, it's better to use the end ports. Okay, so that clients will start from 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then this one, the clients, okay, port number 1 goes to 0, computer 0, port number 2 goes to computer 1, 3 goes to computer 2. Now we need to use the crossover cable between this one and this server. Okay, so here fast Ethernet 0/1 to fast Ethernet on the server. Okay, now we're done. See the connection between here, it's green. Why? Because the router interface, okay, up and the computer is up. That's why you can see these are green. Okay, but between these two routers, see, look at this, look at this, look at this, all of them are not connected. So now this is the, now we are starting our basic configuration. Okay, before we do the basic configuration, I prefer you to do the IP setting through the notepad. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so this one, type fast Ethernet 0/0. What is the IP? 192.168.1.1. So this interface, so put it here. So and then go here, 192.168.1.2. Also this one, fast Ethernet 0/0. Here we put. So this network belongs to 192.168.1.0/24, means 255.255.255.0. This is the 1.0 network. Okay, let's put network here so that it's network. So now we're done with this. This one I'm going to give IP address 192.168.1.20. 255.255.255.0. Okay, so we're done here. So this to finish. So and this serial interface we are going to give serial 0/1/0. This is the interface on the router, and then IP address 192.168.2.1. so we don't get confused. Okay, and then here serial 0/1/0 192.168.2.2. this will be the IP address. This network should be one network 2.0 network. Okay, so we're done with this. So this one should be fast 0/0 3.1. and this one 192. okay, let's say we will do it as DHCP. we will say that clients with DHCP. okay, let me show you one thing. Okay, client with DHCP. okay, this one I want to give manual. I want to show you something here very interesting. okay, 192.168.3.2. okay, done. So and here fast 0/1 because we use 0/0 over here. okay, so IP address will be 192.168.10.10. okay, so and here 192.168.10.11. this is the server. okay, so this network 192.168.10.0 network. let me specify here network so that we don't get confused. Here let me tell you one thing. I'm doing this video because I go through number of videos in YouTube or in too many videos, but I don't see a single video which is demonstrating properly using the basic. Like if you go for like okay, if you type like DHCP, they have the diagram already. Then they will show us how we can configure DHCP, but they don't show us how to start and how to implement, how to end up. There is only start and there is no end. So here I'm going to start and end. okay, so here now we know what to do on the network. okay, so let's start from here. okay, so fast Ethernet 0/1 and this network, this server. okay, let me configure this server first. okay, desktop IP 192.168.10.11 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. done. okay, here we go into the router world. okay, always whenever you start the router, the new router, unpack the router. okay, think that you are using a new router which you open from the cartoon, router. So anything for any device, like you got the virus device, router, or anything, the first step you are going to do is configure the name of the router and put the security on the router, okay, and put the IP address and give the initial configuration so that it will start with. So we are doing the same here, okay. Enable, okay, so we don't have the passwords. Config T, secure this, we need to secure the router also, okay. So we are going to do one thing, host name R1, because we are going to use this one as router 1, okay, done. So we need to put the password, so we need to use the enable secret. So we can use enable password also, so, but it will be like clear text, so we will go for enable secret. Enable secret will be Cisco, and I prefer you to use do write command always, so it will save the configuration every time. Wherever, whichever interface we no need to exit and go back to the privilege mode to write the configuration. We can use do with any command, it will do our job, so that we don't exit back and then we don't come in back again, okay. So we're done with. So see, let's check this command, exit, see, enable, so it's asking the password Cisco, okay. So one more thing we need to do here is our IP addressing, okay. Let's configure the IP addressing for this side, then later we will do the network side, okay. Config T, interface FA 0/0, IP address 192.168.1.1, 255.255.255.0. After any interface on the router, it's by default is shut down. You need to enable that. So the command should be no shut. So the link is going up. Look at this here, green. I like this green. Okay, so now let's configure the IP addresses everywhere. Okay, here we're done with this router, and then second router, the same, no, enable, config T, host name R2, router 2, IP enable secret Cisco, and then go to the interface FA 0/0, IP address 192.168.1.2, 255.255.255.0. but this one, whichever the interface we are going to, we connected this cable, only that interface we need to configure. We cannot do like, we cannot go to this interface, configure this router, this IP over here, this IP over here, we cannot. So that's why I put this notepad, small notepad, so that we don't get confused. Okay, so this end connecting to fast Ethernet 0/0. That's why we need to configure this IP on fast Ethernet 0/0. Okay, so as usual, I told you, no shut is the command we are going to use for a million times, more than anything in Cisco. Okay, so look at this, getting green. Look at this. I like this guy's green. So it's authenticating still. It's yellow, means it's doing the job. Look at this green. It will go pop up. See, look at this green. I love this green. Okay, so we did this part of the router with the IP addressing. So this one, serial interface. Okay, go to the serial interface. Same router. Okay, interface serial 0/1/0. This is the interface we are going to configure, because this is the interface that we are going to add the module. Okay, so IP address 192.168.2.1.255.255.255.0. No shut. We are not going to implement here security, because the host name and anything, because we did already, because it's the same router. Assume it's see, I love to give you the real world example. Think a router as one house. This is the house. As usual, house got like kitchen, like bedroom, hall, like its hall means the iOS is working, it's in the hall, so you can have access to anything. Like you can go from the hall, you can go to the kitchen, you can go to the bedroom, you can go to the terrace, you can go anywhere from the hall. Hall is the easiest way to go anywhere. So this is the same, like it's a home, the iOS working inside is a hall. Okay, and these interfaces like fast Ethernet 0/0 and serial interface, this like rooms, like toilet, like you can imagine like bedroom, you can imagine like guest room, like different things. Okay, so move ahead, we give the shutdown command already here. Okay, so we go on to this router. So we did not configure anything on this router, so go to the command line interface, say no. So first of all, let's configure this interface to this side. First of all, let's configure this interface. So enable, before we configure, we need to give the hostname commands. Enable config t hostname router 3, enable secret Cisco do right. Okay, now we are going to configure the interface FA 0/serial interface we want to configure. Serial 0/1/0. IP address 192.168.2.2 255.255.255.0. no shut. Look at this green color. I love this green. Okay, so see the log, you can see the line protocol is up, change it to state up. Interface serial 0, change it to up. Okay, so we're done with this. Now we need to configure this one, this link. So we go here, my cursor is here. Okay, so this link fast Ethernet 0/0. Okay, config t exit interface FA 0/0. Okay, IP address 192.168.3.1 255.255.255.0. no shut. Look at this, doing the job. It's green, this one will become green very soon. So after we done this job, oh sorry, this we forgot. Okay, interface, so this one interface FA fast Ethernet 0/1 FA 0/1. Okay, IP address 192.168.10.1 10 255.255.255.0 no shut do write. So look at this, so now what we done all our basic commands. Now everywhere you can see green. Okay, now I will prefer you to test the directly connected device through the ping command. This is the best way to understand if they are connected or not properly. Okay, let's go here in this router. Okay, exit ping 192.168.10.11, which belongs to this one. Success, because I told you this iOS like a hall. You can access anything from the hall. You can access this network. You can access the network over here, this network, because it's a hall, as I told you. Okay, so let's ping this one 192.168.1.20. Done. Look at this. Okay, so let's ping 1.2 pinging. Done. Okay, let's see if it will ping 2.1. let's see, we try 2.1, enter, see what will happen. Cannot, because this router did not connect directly to this device, so success rate is 0. Okay, so we're done with this side. So we go this side, we ping to this router. Okay, and ping 192.168.2.2. see, look at this ping. Okay, so as we know that we cannot ping over here. Okay, so let's see if we can ping this one without IP. Okay, this one, let's see if it can ping the router. Ping 192.168.3.1 pinging. So now all we know is all the connected this network directly connected device are pinging, so we don't have issue with the connections. Now let me give this one, these two clients, these two. Let me put one more client here, this client. Okay, I will put the cable from here through this one 4. Okay, and put the notepad here, client with DHCP. Client with DHCP here. So client with DHCP. So these 3 clients DHCP, this is manual IP. Done. So we configure this router as DHCP because this router is connected, these computers connected to this router. So we need to configure this router as DHCP server. Okay, let's go to the command and config t interface. Sorry, this is the command to configure DHCP. IP DHCP pool, say LAN. Enter. And then the second command we are going to give network. 192.168.3.0 is the network. Oh, sorry, 3.0, 255.255.255.0. This is the subnet to the network. So this network we want to be like 254 IPs from 0 to 255. So IPs we can use on this network, this side. Okay, we done already. Network. This network will start giving the. This network will give all these clients IPs. Okay, so default router 192.168.3.1. This will be the default router, that means gateway. There are more commands, but this iOS don't support lease command. Okay, it won't support. So I will give the DNS server also. DNS server 4.2.2.2. This is the universal DNS server, which belongs to one university for testing purpose. So DNS server. Now we're done with. These are the simple commands for DHCP client. So here are the we go here. We go to the desktop. IP configuration DHCP. Let's see. Here we got, see, DNS server, IP default gateway, subnet mask, IP address. Okay, so we are getting the IPs here one by one. DHCP, we're done. DHCP, we're done. But this one with manual. Let me put with manual IV. Here I want to show you one more command. So this IP, which one, 3.2, we give as manual. So we will tell to this router, do not give this IP away. For example, we think that this computer shut down, and this router give the same IP to this client, and then when this client come up, then they will get clash, because they both on the network got the same IP address. That's why we will tell to router, do not give away this 3.2 IP, because it's reserved already. So we will go to the command, exit IP DHCP excluded address 192.168.3.2. exclude, we mean to say is, we mean to say that exclude this address from your list that you're supposed to assign to the computers. So we're done already with this. So the router is not going to give away this IP, because we already excluded from the DHCP pool. Okay, so we've done most of all our basic configuration. These are got IPs. This is there is IP here, there is IP here, everything we got. Now okay, here I want to give one console RS332 console. Now as we know, now we are all connected. Okay, do you think we don't need security on these routers? Like if somebody coming from outside, if somebody want to try to access the router, if somebody try to hack into the router, so we need to have security, and we need to configure the VTO ports. How can we enter into the router? How we are going to enter into the router? We need to put the passwords. Like for example, we don't have password. So this guy, how he is going to enter into the router? Like, okay, there is one guy. One of my friend came in my absence. He want to see what this configuration. So okay, he just come, connect a console cable to the router. He goes here, he goes terminal, he goes okay, that's it. See, he can do anything with the configuration. He can do maybe good, maybe bad, we don't know. So we need to be safe all the times. So Even with telnet, even with this, we need to be safe. So here what we are going to do, we are going to protect our routers. There is two ways to configure the routers, to configure the passwords. So you can use the two methods to configure router. One method to assign passwords manually, but I prefer you to assign the passwords like this. So one password, one username to all. I will show you. Config T, interface, username, just go for this command, username, router, password, just go for password as of now. Router password, say that CCNA. So now we are going to configure console line, console 0, login. So we need to set a password. We have one command, password. We can use this command, password, and we can type a password like CCNA, CCNP, CC, whatever it may be. But what I prefer login local. So this command means we are telling the router use this password, this username to login. See how good is this? Okay, interface, line VTY, this is the virtual terminal, VTY 024. Again login. See, login will be disabled until we set the password. Okay, here we set the password, login local, means use this local database as the password. Enter, do right. It's done. So we protected our internet. See, I will show you here. Look at this now. Terminal, go here, enter. See, it's asking the password. Router CCNA, enable. Again the password, our privilege mode password, Cisco. So show run. This is the command that we need to use for maybe 10 million times. Okay, so we do the same over here. Config T, enable Cisco, config T, username, router, any username we can specify here, but I am using router password CCNA, line console 0, login local, line VTY 0/4, login local, do right. We're done with this. Go here, same line, username, router, password CCNA, line console 0, login local, line VTY 024, login local. So we configure all our routers to secure mode. So we've done all the security on the routers. So now if we want this computer to communicate with this server, or we want this server to communicate with this computer, what should we need to do? So here is the routing. We need to go for the routing. First of all, routing is a logic. Why logic? You need to know where to start. You need to know where to start and how to start routing. So now start from here. You want to access this network. Okay, you want to access this from here. You want to access this network. That means 2.0 network you want to access. Okay, how? Here we are going to go to the router 1. Okay, I'm going to here, router 1. This is the router 1. This is router 2, and this one router 3. These are the 3 routers. We assign the names already. Okay, so now I am going to access this side network, but I cannot. So to implement this one, we need to use the routing. As of now, I am using the static routing. Okay, let's open this router. Go here, log into config terminal mode. The command for the routing is IP route. The network should be destination, where you want to go. IP route, where you want to go. So this one here, I want to go here. Okay, 192.168.2.0 space 255.255.255.0. I want to go to this address. Okay, but only I know is this destination, this next hop. Do you try to understand? So whenever you are going to configure a routing, configure static routing, you need to specify first the destination address, destination network, and then you need to specify the next hop. So I know only this side of the router, but I don't know this side of the router. So please use this hop to reach this one. Okay, so we need to give this hop 192.168.1.2, because this router knows about this one, because this router we assume already like a home, because this home got 2 routers. A hall where the Cisco I was sitting in the hall, and the hall knows there is 2 interfaces are there, but we cannot access the 2 rooms without opening the doors. Unlike if there is no rooms to the doors, that's the other matter, but every room got a door. So we need to open the door. We need to tell this router, please open the door to access to the other room also. So this router will do the job. So here we go. So I want to access this network through this router, this hall, this place, this home, in this home, through, please let me go into this room. Okay, so this one is the routing. See, now let's see if we can access ping 192.168.2.1. Sweet. See, this router knows about this one. We are requesting this router, please, I know this room of your home, but why don't you show me this room also? router, this router say why not. Okay, let me get the key. Okay, I will open the door. Okay, get this key and open the door. So this is the key. This is the key here. This is the key. This one is the key. Get this key and open the door. So this is the key, and this one is our room. Imagine. Okay, so from here we come to here. Okay, let us try one more command. Can we come over here to 3.1? Can we? Okay, let's see. Okay, I config t IP route 192.168. No, sorry, ping. We need to try ping 192.168 3.1. See, 1 2 3 4. Nothing. Okay, here let's see if we can do the IP route from here directly to there. Okay, config t interface, sorry, IP route, I don't know, 192.168 1.3 and sorry 3.1 3.0.255.255.255.0. This is the network. This is the network I am going to go. This router is asking. Okay, and I know this is the router. I know only this router. So please, I am asking this router, please, do you know your neighbors? How to reach to the neighbors? Through window, through anywhere. Okay. So I am asking this router 192.168 1.2, then which is next hop. This one I am asking this router, do you know how to enter to the neighbor house? Okay, let's see if it can do the job. Okay, we done already. Exit ping 192.168 3.1. Nothing. No. See? No. No reply. So because packet is coming here, but this router don't know how to go here, how to go into the neighbor house, because this one know only how to go until here. Okay, this router. So here, try to understand. This router knows this router. First of all, we gave the command. Okay, I want to go to 192.168.2.0. Okay, we go here, we put a command, we say that, okay, hey router, this router, tell me how can I go here. This one say, okay, no problem, this is my other room. Okay, no problem, get the key, get this key and open the door. Okay, we open already. Now we are asking to this router, hey, can we also go to your neighbor house? This router saying, sorry, I don't know. I can go through until here, but I don't know how to reach, how to open the door of the neighbor. Okay, so what we are going to do, we need to ask this router, hey, this router, okay, tell me let me access neighbor. Okay, let me access this door. I am connected to the front door of the neighbor. I don't know the back door. Okay, now this router is asking this router, please let me know your back door also. Okay, see the command. Here is the command. So router password CCNA enable Cisco is the password. Config T. Okay, IP route, where we want to go, destination network 3.0 192.168 3.0 destination address, that one, 255.255.255.0 through what do you think? Through this one, because I know only this front door, this one. So 192.168.2.2, enter. Let's see if we can access from here. Okay, go to the up arrow key, 3.1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, think why? Because okay, now we all know, until here we know this router knows this router, but do you think this router don't know this router, and this router don't know that router? How can it go back? How can it reply, hey, I know this router don't know how to reach this router? Sorry, this router can reach this router, but this router don't know how to reach this router. So what we are going to do, this router only knows this network, but this router doesn't know the router beyond this network, so it cannot able to reply back. So we are going to put IP route here also, router CCNA enable Cisco config T IP route. Which is the route we want? This one. This one we don't know. 192.168.1.0 to 255.255.255.02 through my next hop is 2.1. 192.168.2.1. This is my next hop. Enter. So let's see if we can ping this one. Sweet, it's pinging. So try to understand again. We don't know this network. We ask this router, hey, can you connect to your other room? For example, like we know only your front door, we don't know your back door. Can you please access, let me access to your back door? I want to see your backyard. Okay, it said that okay, this is the key, this is the key, use this key and go here. We said okay, it's done. Then we ask, and we want to go here to this backyard. We want to go to the neighbor's home, and we want to go to the backyard of this one. So we are going to ask this router, hey, can you please take me to this house? This router is going to reply to us, okay, I know how to go to this house front door, but I don't know how to go to the back door, because I don't know. I also don't know how to go. That's why what we did, we implement a route over here to access this route. Okay, so this route, so this let me see if this router can access this router. And okay, exit ping 192.168.3.1. see, it can access. Show, if you want to know what the commands you gave, show IP route. See, we gave, this is the static route, 192.168.3.0 via 2.2. That means we are saying 3.0 connected through 2.2. This is this one. Now can we able to access this router over here? Okay, let's check. Ping 192.168.1.1. Sweet, we are accessing. So this router now communicating with this one, this router communicating with this one. Okay, let's see this one is accessing. Now we have all the routing. Okay, let's see if this router can access this server over here. Let's see. Ping 192.168 10.10, 10.11. No, because it don't know how to access. But see, in Cisco world, this router always depend on this router. It doesn't directly go here and ask, hey, I want to go to this router, to this switch, to this server. Router 3 always depend on router 2. Router 2 always depend on router 1. This is how the Cisco work. This depend on this one depend on this one. In the same way, this one depend on this one depend on this one to know all the network. But never can be this one cannot go directly here, or this one cannot communicate directly over here. This should go through our networking, the way how we implement the cables. So now we don't know how to go to this server. Okay. So first of all, let me see if we can go from here. Let's see. Ping 192.168.10.11. No, we cannot. Okay, first of all, let's enter here 10.10. Let's ping for 10.10 and then 11. 10.10. No, cannot be. See, it's dying because it don't know here. So now what we are going to ask this router, hey, this router asking, I know your front door, could you please show me your back door? Now I'm going to give a command here, config T interface sorry, IP route 192.168.10.0.255.255.255.255.0 through 192.168.1.1. Look at this. Now let's try it again. Exit, ping 192.168.10.10. Sweet, it's pinging. It's because we asked this router, hey, let me take to this router. Let's see now if we can work from here also. Let's check. So again, up arrow key 10.10. Let's see. We don't know because this router doesn't know how to reach to this network. So we need to give a route here. I want to access this router. Can you? And then we will use this router to access that route because we only know this router. So here, config T IP route 192.168.10.0 network 255.255.255.0 through space 192.168.2.1. This is our next hop. We are asking this router, okay, find me this network. Enter. Look at the ping now. Let's use the up arrow key 10.10. Sweet, we can ping this because this router knows already about this one. Okay, let's see if we can ping the server. Let's see 10.11. 1 2 3 4 5. It's dying. Why? Because there is some logic is there. Let me tell you. That's why I did this one. I did not configure properly. See. Now what we did here, we gave the IP, we gave the subnet mask. Okay, let's see if this one ping or not. Okay, see, ping 192.168.10.11. It's pinging. See if we will ping from here. Command prompt ping 192.168 10.10. Pinging. Why we cannot ping from here or from here, from anywhere? Why we cannot ping this? Why? Because there is no, because the directly connected devices can ping anytime. But when we are pinging from here, it doesn't know where to send the packets, the reply packets. That's why, because there is no default gateway. So we need to give the default gateway 192.168.1.1, our gateway. Look at this now. Let's ping from here. Ping, ping, 1 2 3 4 5. Sweet. It's nice ping. You want to try from here? Look at this. Command prompt. Ping 192.168.10.11. Reply. Sweet. 1 2 3 4. See? Let's ping our 1.1 network. 1.1. 1 2 3 4. Look how good is the routing. Only what we are saying, we are telling this router, hey, I know the front door of you. Show me the back door. And then we are asking this router, asking this router, I know your front door, buddy. Show me the back door. This router asking this router, I know your front door. Show me the back door. This router asking this router, I know your front door. Please show me the back door. See? Now it's all depend on interconnected. So this router depend on this one depend on this one. So to reach to this server, this router goes to here first. It will show in the routing table, oh, it's not my IP. Okay, do one thing, go here. And then this router will say, oi, I have this one but not with me. Okay, go from this back door, reach this server over here. Now there is one more thing. Here I configure the manual IP. Okay, now what is this IP? This is IP number 3. Okay, let's see if I can ping from here IP number 3. Okay, command prompt, ping 192.168.3.3. Sweet, it's replying. Okay, let's see what is the manual IP address here. It is 3.2. Let's see if I can ping 3.2. 3.2. No, cannot ping. You know why? Cannot be. See, ping is dying. You know why? Because we did not put the gateway here. Again, 192.168.3.1 is the gateway. Look now what will happen. Yes, go 1 2 3 4. Sweet. See how good is the networking. What we done here, let me do simplicity for you here. What we done here, okay, IP route, okay, 192.168.1.0 network, which is this one, space 255.255.255.0 through this hop. Okay, 192.168.1.1. No, sorry, 2.1. And then we done already with this, and then we want to go here. IP route, we want to go here. IP route 192.168.10.0 space 255.255.255.0 space 192.168.2.1. This is the IP route that we did over here. Okay, this router asking IP route, show me this network, go to this network through this one. Okay, show me. Okay, this router asking, I want to go here. please take me back of this router. And then this router asking this router, please, I want to go here, show me where it is. And this router don't know. So here what we are going to do here IP route 192.168.3.0 space 192.168.2.2. This is the first command because this router want to go here, this backyard. Okay, and then this router want to go this backyard. So IP route 192.168.10.0 space 255.255.255.0 through 192.168.1.1. See how good is the routing? This is route 2. And here what we did here, come on, IP route, we want to go here we want to go 192.168.2.0 network 255.255.255.0 through 192.168.2.1. this is the next hop for this one. I know you show me the back door. And then we implement one more command, IP route 192.168.3.0 space 255.255.255.0 through 192.168. okay, 192.168.1.2, because this router already knows this router and the backyard. Look at the routing here. Look at the routing. Look how good it is. So in this video what we did, okay, let me check. Okay, this is fully functional explanation of static routing with DHCP. Yes, we done already. So we go here. So see what we did. See the simplicity. Think. Cisco, whenever you are dealing with Cisco, you deal with the real world. You assume that you are in the real world. Cisco did everything like how the people will talk to others. Like how one person can talk to other. How they will communicate. How the community is there. Like a house makes the street makes like number of houses makes the streets, number of streets makes like one colony makes like different stages are there. Cisco, if you understand the real world, Cisco is very easy to understand. I love Cisco, and Cisco is simplicity, and Cisco is the one who is dealing with the world right now, and they are the leaders in the powers. I hope this is very good. I hope this is very informative for you, and thank you. And do practice, do the commands, try to understand what we are doing, try to design. And what I like is to encounter the problems. You design, you go on your own, you encounter a problem, you search for that problem, you find out the problem, you will be very happy. Your effort never goes down. That is my last word. And prove your power. Cisco, knowledge is power, and prove that with Cisco. I hope this is very informative for you. Thank you. Goodbye.